Hi. I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy to be here with you. I've been talking and trying to record this with you second time now. But I have a little cat here that's trying to take my phone down with all of the little thing that is on. So hopefully this time he's going to go to sleep and not interrupt me. Now, I'm so happy to be here with you today. I was feeling a bit tired after a long day at work, and it's Saturday night, and I would just like to crawl into my bed and have some of the guilty pleasures watching some TV. I know, one of those days. And I can feel all of my body just melting into this couch, but I'm here with you today. I was thinking to myself, what should I talk about? And I found an amazing topic I cannot wait to share with you. So, cheers. This year, I got myself into a very tight circle of high value, wealthy founder women. I was so proud of myself. I'm celebrating myself so big. Inside of their circle for 6 months now, and I learned so much. As we're entering 2026 together, I had one big thing, one of many things that I want to share with you, but today it's only going to be this one. It's huge. So listen up. Get yourself a tea, coffee, some juice or anything else, water, and let's go on a little journey. So this year, 6 months ago, I invested a large sum of money for myself into me. And I don't know if you ever heard this is scientifically proven. The 5 people you spend most of the time with, they you change your identity towards them. That didn't sound it right. The 5 people you spend most of the time with will either drag you down to your old self or bring you up to a new version of yourself you want to be. If you're in a circle of high performance, your performance will go up by 40%. And if you're in a circle by low performers, lower than yourself, meaning you have a decrease in your performance by 20% in minus. This is legit research that happened. I didn't pull this out of thin air. This actually was researched. So I decided I'll put my money where my mouth is, and I'm just gonna invest in myself. And after 6 months of spending time, money, dedication, tears, happiness, joy with these women, I'm here to send you this message as we are entering into 2026, year of 2026. So the biggest thing I learned from them: don't get distracted. It sounds easy, but we live in this time and space, as it is January 2026, we live in a very loud world full of distractions from all different sides. Doesn't matter if it's news, if it's social media, YouTube, if it's your colleague telling you what happened last day, that there was accident on some road you never heard of, that war is starting. There is so many news everywhere. There's so many distractions everywhere, attacking us from all kinds of directions. There is as you will start noticing now if you go on social medias, if you scroll, there is so many people trying to catch your attention. They're trying to grab the phone, shake the phone, scream at you, dance. They will try and seduce you into buying something, like you need this because without this your life will never be the same. This will be one cure, this one habit will be one cure and will change your life forever. I know it sounds familiar, and I tried a lot of those little new habits. I bought quite a few courses that I thought this is what I need, and I was left disappointed. Wah, wah. Now, why is this happening? I can't tell you this now, but it's happening and you must be aware of it. Most of the people these days are just walking like zombies. We live in a world full of zombies, unaware of themselves, of others, of this magical world, of the God, anything that is magical and holy in this world. And I believe this is why the planet is going in the way it is going at the moment. Most of the people are followers, and only handful people are the leaders, and 99% are followers. So don't be 99%. I was one of the 99%, and I'm awakening, waking up, and I'm ready to share this knowledge with you so you can wake up and live your life as you want to, because everything is possible in this world. I'm so excited for you. So the first and foremost thing, start turning off distractions, and do not turn it off all at once. I was lucky actually. My birthday was in December 5th, and I was lucky that 2 days before my birthday I lost all I couldn't access my phone. So my phone was out for December 3rd to December 13th. 10 days I didn't have my phone. I thought I was gonna die. First 3 days I thought I'm not gonna make it. First day I had the withdrawal. I literally was shaking like an addict trying to withdraw from the drug. And we all heard from somebody or somewhere elsewhere that phones are addictive. And I knew this, and still I didn't knew I could feel literally a withdrawal. After day 3, my life was totally changed. I never went back. My brain was so quiet. I had so much space in my life. It was amazing. Whenever I would go on break on my work, the first few days it was so uncomfortable because I would sit down and I would eat my lunch for 5-10 minutes, and then I would just look. I'd be just looking at the wall, like what else can I do? There's literally, like, I couldn't even like turn on my phone. And I thought I would just die of boredomness. I know my brain. Last 10 years I'm learning about my brain, so I know that this is how change feels. Change feels like very uncomfortable, like you're gonna die. But I would rather die being that 1% of this population than live a 90-year long life being 99% the followers. So stop being distracted. You're allowing yourself to be distracted every day, every second of the day. What I did before I had that phone incident is I spent 5 hours a week scrolling on Instagram. 5 hours, and those are actually good weeks. Bad weeks when I would just spiral and I would scroll for like half of a day, it will be like 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours of scrolling a week. And now once when I got my phone back sorted out, the cat is watching my phone again. Don't. When I got my phone back sorted out, I actually deleted my Instagram. I went back on Instagram and I deleted it because I actually felt the difference of what it is not being able to scroll and what it is being able to scroll. Scrolling is something worst thing can happen to human brain and human body. Bear with me. This is all scientifically proven. I love science. I like talking about God, metaphysical, so you can be assured that I'm not talking bullshit here. Everything that I tell you is scientifically proven. You can go online, read articles, it's there. I'm not giving you some random, not even facts, lies. I'm not gonna ever lie to you, as I would never lie to my loved ones. Anyways, but I think that, yeah. So scrolling is so bad for a human brain. I can't even I don't know where to start. So if I would scroll, I would first see a picture of somebody I really like, who I don't know, but I saw all of their perfect hand-picked pictures on Instagram of their perfect life. And then in that moment I will feel like, oh, their life is so perfect, and I feel a little bit of connection. Oh yeah, I saw her a few times, I know her, person I never saw in my life. And then I'll see her perfect life, and then I'll have maybe a few thoughts of doubt. Oh, why I didn't clean out the sink before going to work. Oh, but my living room doesn't look close like that. Why is it must not be good enough. I must not be good enough. Our brain take thousands and thousands thoughts a day, and we there's not enough capacity for us to remember everything, so we have a loads of thoughts going at the background, just rolling. The next post I would see would be starving children in some of the third world countries. Then I would feel sadness. Why is this world unfair? Why are they gonna die? They're children. They deserve to be at least fed and have education and clean water. I would feel sadness, upset. I would like to fight for them. Third post would be one of my people I know getting engaged, and I'll be happy for them and a bit upset that I'm still not engaged. Fourth post would be something about climate change, and on and on and on. But all of this that I'm telling you, all of these emotions that I'm explaining to you now, happen in less than a minute. All four of them, and many more. We can scroll in a minute, quite a few pages now. Our bodies are not designed, our brain is not designed, and our bodies are not designed to live through all of those emotions healthy, to process them healthy through a body that fast. Our brain just is on overload. It just goes through to that cat. It goes just fast. We cannot connect to anything. We just use our eyes to look, and then our brain it can't handle that amount of information. Do you know that we're actually, the way we were made humans for millions of years of revolution, only industrial revolution only happened in last century, so 100 years ago. What the fuck? Internet we only had for 10 years or so. What's happening? We never had this access to this many information at once ever in human history. So our brains are not used to, they're not designed, they didn't have time to catch up, our brains and body, to digest this amount of information. Back in the days before Industrial Revolution, we would just know what was happening in our town, in our village, in our little society, and maybe like town and village beside us. And if something happened in our country, on the other side of our country, we'll maybe find out about it, but way after the thing happened. But now we know, we have information of all the things that are happening in all parts of our country, all the little things, all the big things, all the things happening in a country beside us, on the other side of the continent, on the other side of the world, all the research and science that is speculating things about our planet, our ecosystem, and our future. That is not normal. I know it's hard, like, not to look, and I know that is not ethical, at least for me, to just like look away and be passive about some things that concern us more than the others. But you have to have grace with yourself, and you always have to know and remind yourself that yes, if you see some horrible things that are happening on the other side of the world, always ask yourself if there's anything that I can do in this moment to help that person or that situation. If there is, you do it. If there's not, you the only thing you can do is pray to God, send them some love and light, and remind yourself that you're only human and that there is only so much you can do and only so much information you can handle. Period. So know your brain. I hope this stays for you for a long time, because really this is getting worse and worse on social medias. What was I saying? Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Our brain cannot handle emotions. Most of the people today, unfortunately, don't know. They're not taught from their parents, grandparents, and there are other generations that come before them to metabolize emotions. I was the first one. I was, even 2 years ago, I was scared. I had a fear of emotion. So fear is emotion. I had fear of emotions, two emotions connected, because I just didn't know. I didn't know how to metabolize them. If you want to be that top 1%, learn how to metabolize your emotions, learn how to hack your brain, and learn how to create the space in your brain. Very important. I also learned that rich people who have millions and millions, they live very boring lives. I know I was shocked, because only what I was seeing on social media is like yachts and private planes, jets, and some rich lifestyle, fancy, expensive Birkin bags. Birkin bags are everywhere now. Like, what's happening? Like, what the fuck? Fancy shoes and dresses and galas and balls and everything. Diamonds everywhere, but that's not reality. Actually, 1% of wealth, they just live just quiet lives. And I'm so grateful to have a mentor to keep reminding me of this. But she's one of them, and she lives in a neighborhood full of rich people, and I keep noticing it now, that truly rich people, wealthy people, would not show off their wealth as much as some people would on social media who do not have wealth. So they just live. I even got reminded about this today, that they just live a quiet life. They have their routines. Routines are good for you, because our body likes routines, our brain likes routines. By having a routine, we can focus our brain power to something else. They minimize distraction in their life. Even like their family members, what they think about them, what they think about the world. They're not followers, they're the leaders. They're that 1% that decided to take their life into their own hands and to make something out of it, to be creators of their own lives. So they had to learn the same as I learned, that 1% skill set that you need to have to become a 1%, doing the thing that 99% people do will only keep you within the group of 99%. So find a way to get into those private societies. Gate capped societies. Why are they gate capped? Because not every person can handle wealth. Not every person can handle the new way of living. Not every person is motivated enough to change themselves, to look at themselves within themselves, and to look at the world the way it is today, and to make different decisions every day. Not everybody has that power inside of it. That will. I was born with it. I always knew from the young age. I was born into a middle to lower class family, and from the young age I remember saying to myself, oh, I can't wait to grow up and be rich. Like, I cannot wait to be rich and experience everything. And although I'm not there yet physically, I am rich in so many ways because I experienced the life in so many different ways. Richness does not come only from money. Yes, the money is very important, and the money is what moves this world. But I can't say impact. Money is a value of this world. But wealthy people, yes, they love money, they respect money, they know how to spend money, they know how to earn money, but they're wealthy. They find wealth through the other sources as well. So I hope this video helped you dive into this mindset of wealthy people. Rich, wealthy founder people who decided to do something else, who decided to grow out of their family beliefs, build a new one, and decided to have just smooth, enriching life, and chose to have their children be born in the smooth and enriching life, but they are willing to do the hard things for not just themselves, their families, their descendants, everybody, the world. So I can't wait to see you in the next one, and I hope this opened your mind for all the possibilities that are outside there. And I know it can be hard to, especially if you kind of just first realize what kind of a world we live in, that everybody, your time, lifetime is even more expensive than money. It's more valuable than money, and everybody, most of the people know that, and they're all fighting to get some of your time. So be your own governor of your time, and lock it up and safe. Decide, I'm not gonna leak out my time doing this, or I'm not going to leak out time towards this. I'm gonna hold it, and as much as you can, and then you'll see what's waiting for you. First, you'll be bored. You'll be like, oh, what should I do with my time if I'm not on my phone, if I'm not watching TV? And then your brain will come up with some fun ways, not just fun for yourself, but fun for others as well. This is how I actually started a YouTube channel. I had extra time. I even now have extra time, and my brain is so like full of creativity and all suggestions how to invest, what to invest my own personal time and what my invest my personal time. And I promise you, like, the amount of business ideas I have now, like, oh my god. And I know how to, like, eat my fear, metabolize my fear, and I have so many fun ideas. This is how people get rich. They get bored, they take back their time, they get bored, and their brain starts to realize new ways how to make it fun. Not just for myself, but for the others too. And that's how money flows. There you go. Until next time, have a good day or evening.